So let's wait for a couple people to come in. Y'all taking too long for me. I'm gonna put some music on while I wait for you motherfuckers to come on in. This video is based on a blog post that I did. Goddamn, I took a nap today. Close to this shit. Oh, fucking commercial. So this is really gonna be based on the blog post that I posted the other day. I was maxing and relaxing. I suppose I should share this, right? Share this a little bit. I don't really even feel like sharing this video. I'm telling y'all, I feel kind of lazy right now. Y'all probably can't hear this shit. I don't know. I'm not sharing shit. I don't give a fuck right now. We're gonna get into the how you are the Matrix. It's so funny too because before I found out that the Matrix 4, what the fuck did I do here? Before I found out that the Matrix, fuck man. What the fuck did I do? Woo! Hold up. Let me fix this shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. Oh, I'm sorry guys. Sorry. Give me like 2 seconds. Fix all this bullshit. There we go. And fix that shit real fast. Welcome to the space where spirituality is kept real. Welcome to the space where we know that we're shit is fire. Anyway, welcome. Let me get started and stop bullshitting. I really don't give a fuck about nothing right now. I'm in a weird vibe. Not even a weird vibe. I'm just being authentic, honestly. I'm kind of like, man, don't you hate the motherfuckers that always want to say love and light and all this bullshit, but then don't care about nobody? They don't bother to research. They don't bother to learn to channel. They don't bother to do nothing. And that shit is just dumb. Everybody want to talk the talk, but don't nobody want to walk the walk. People think veganism is going to save them. How? You're just projecting into this reality. So how the fuck is a diet supposed to save you? Your mind will save you. When you think holistically and correctly, that will save you. But ain't no fucking diet saving nobody. Veganism never saved anyone. A change in the mind and the frequency of the food, because it was a higher vibration, changed someone. But if you want to be an alchemist, you can charge any fucking thing. And what's up, Richard? If you want to be an alchemist, you can charge any kind of food. You can charge a steak. You can charge some pork. You can charge anything. And it'll work for you. It just depends on personal preference. I wouldn't recommend overdoing it, but I mean, if that's your path, if you overdo it, you know, be a Shivite. Go hard or go home, baby. Do your thing. I have no judgment against anything like that. Okay. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, Mama Gaia. Mama Gaia. She's here. She's with me, within me, through me. Now, even though this physical body is not real, your spiritual essence is what's real. which is why I do stuff like this, because I know that my real comes right here. My real is in my stomach. My real is in my third eye. My real is my 3 brains. And it doesn't have anything to do with my physical body. It's a space I'm getting to now with all this stuff. This space I'm getting to now, just understanding how the true nature of reality, when you start to, and I know I'm being divergent. We'll get to the topic. This actually all kind of ties in, honestly, to the topic. And you guys can read the blog post. I have the link there for you. But aren't you tired of the bullshit? I am. I'm tired of this packaged, pristine, fucking glossed over, restrictive spirituality, because everybody walks a different path, and there's nothing wrong with walking many paths. There's nothing wrong with different perspectives. Perspective is, that shit is like the fruit of life, and everybody comes to give a different perspective. So why don't we respect other people's perspectives? Why do we walk around judging? Are you so afraid of being judged and seen that you choose to judge other people before they judge you? Is that what's really going on? Like, we gotta question ourselves with stuff like that. Why are you so afraid of being seen? Do you not love yourself? Do you not love yourself? Do you not love yourself? Just be honest. Be like, yo, I really don't love myself. Personally, that does not resonate with me. I'm like, oh, fuck that bullshit. I love myself, bitch. I love my soul. I love my essence. I love the way my hair curls. I love the way my lips speak. I love the way my fingernails grow. I love my cells. And more than my cells, I love my soul. Because no matter what happens to this physical body in this life, my soul is eternal. And I believe that. And I trust in that. And I don't know if somebody needed this message today. That's why Spirit got me out here channeling right now. But I'm just tired of the fake. Goddamn, I really am tired of the fake shit. I didn't even know that it was that deep for me. It feels so good to be real with myself. And to allow the people to be real with themselves. It feels so fucking good. Let me tell you. Shit is beautiful. Now, let's get into the topic. I'm done with my rant. So, the topic tonight is you are the Matrix. Now, a lot of us and a lot of our elders really got into the topic of the Matrix based on the first movie. And it was a black woman that actually wrote a book that was then stolen from her and turned into a movie. I do believe that she never got credit for that, but I do believe she's working with them for the Matrix 4 now. And she's a little out there. She also did Terminator. And I don't mean a little out there because she has a beautiful mind, but it's a little unbalanced from my perspective. That's what I'm saying. Everything's perspective. But hey, I'm not here to judge. If that's the world she wants to create, that's up to her. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just gonna speak my peace and that's it. Or speak my harmony and that's it, baby. So the whole thing, when we first come into consciousness, I would say that that's one of the first movies that you learn about, that you watch, that really wakes you up, that really shows you that there may be a larger reality and there may be more going on here than what we understand. And that, even for me, that first movie was so profound. The second one, the third one, the second one was better than the third one. The third one was trash. But that's my opinion. So You learn about Agent Smith, right? That could be characterized as what we know now as archons. The archons are laughing, actually. That's because I work with the dark and the light. No judgment. They're really funny, though. It's because they don't fuck with me no more. But anyway, so, you learn about Agent Smith, which is the archons. And every story needs great opposition, doesn't it? Don't you love when things come against you? Don't you love the feeling of overcoming? Don't you love the feeling of believing that you're this victim? Imagine if you took a second to believe the truth, that you are infinite and that nothing can really come against you unless you allow it. Imagine that. That's so crazy. Anyway, so as we come across this character, we learn that that is really someone who wants to maintain the status quo, and there are entities that do that in this realm. And reading our Gnostic texts, we come across these entities. We come across Yaldabaoth and the rest of them, and they're not even bad. And even at this time, I've tapped in. I do have the continuation of the Sophia story from the Gnostic texts in my blog. I channeled it one day, which is why I wrote about it, because we think that these mythos are dead when they are very much alive, and we should be writing the new mythos. These mythos are alive. They're real. They're real within us. They live within us. They live through us. Anybody could tap into that. And I wasn't the only one either. I checked with another channel and they said they had gotten the same message about a couple months before me. I had to lay the foundation first for Gnosticism and stuff like that before I could really even receive that message. So that's why staying on your path is so important. So you can get these deep, real messages. So we learned about this character. And I mean, it's still the same devil, God complex. It's still, there's something coming to get you. There's something that's against you. There's still you proving to yourself, like, am I strong enough? Yes, you are. Just claim it and be that. You're already strong. Why do you choose to believe that you are weak? I thought you were a titan. I thought you were God. Be that shit then. If that's what you believe you are, be that shit then. That's all I gotta say about that. But so that's really the first aspect of that. So then the next part of that is really and I didn't really get into like who is Neo. We're all Neo. Who is Trinity, the Great Mother, the Triple Goddess? Obviously, the Matrix itself is like a primordial womb, however. So the Matrix itself is a primordial womb. And there are many things in our reality that mirror this. And it's not source though. And I actually had to go back and edit a day after I put that blog post out, because I realized, I was like, hold up, this doesn't sound like what it actually is. Let me reword this so people get the true gist of the words. And what it is that the Matrix is a it's the womb in which things come through. So it's the link between the unseen and the seen. So your mind is a matrix. The earth came out of a matrix. There had to be that buffering, that in-between thing that caused this thing that we know as the matrix to the earth to exist. There had to be a thought form that came first. Then it had to go through this gestation period, and then it had to be birthed into reality. And it could have been even in an instant. That doesn't mean that the process never took place. Just because we perceive time as linear here doesn't mean that that's the true nature of time. Anybody who studies quantum physics would know that, baby. Get on board with this shit. Get tapped in and in tune. Stop fucking with me. Okay? Y'all gotta be on your own path. You have to start using your mind. I'm explaining that right now, Carlin. So now that we can recognize that the matrix is the matrix, or the primordial womb, is something that's a natural aspect of our reality, we can get into the nature of our reality, and we can begin to understand that there are other things that mirror, that are a recreation of this first matrix. And the first thing is your own divine mind. I say this all the time. The first Hermetic law. The mind is all and the universe is mental. The mind is all and the universe is mental. The mind is all and the universe is mental. What do you think your mind is but a matrix in order for you to perceive reality? Your mind is just a matrix. But it's not. There's no negative connotation to that. You could not, if you didn't have an individualized, if you didn't have a brain that could read raw data of reality, frequency and vibration, and create pictures out of those frequency and vibrations, you wouldn't be able to perceive reality. Now, those of us that are tapped in and have our psychic abilities on deck, and are constantly tuning into the greater reality, higher dimensional reality, channeling, coming, you know what I'm saying? Watch this. What do you think that is? That's a tone that my body can create, that raises my kundalini, that taps me into the greater reality, that shakes the demons off, and it shakes up my pineal gland. Okay? This is real shit. Motherfuckers want to live in Disney World. Welcome. You're already here, baby. You don't need to go there. You can sit your ass down right in your room and channel. And you know what? You can tap in and see, oh my God. Oh, and why are you so scared of yourself? What the fuck do you think is out here? All these spiritual entities and things that you come across are just aspects of you. Your mind is so complex. Your soul is so complex. It's inconceivable. Your mind is so complex. There are innumerable gods and goddesses just to attempt to describe the different aspects of your mind. Why do you not believe you are God? Why do you not believe you are goddess? Why do you not believe that you are a titan? I am God. Okay, well, you got some God duties and responsibilities, motherfucker. You better get tapped in and in tune and start acting as that which you speak. I don't know why Spirit's coming through with so much fire tonight, but y'all getting this fire. So there's nothing really wrong with things being a matrix. We're going to break down the other aspect that's a little more negative in a second, but it's not even negative. It's just you have to, so nature, following natural law, is basically just the natural matrix. That's coming from the Great Mother. That's coming from, a space of divinity. That's coming from a space of the natural matrix. What we have placed upon or on top of that natural matrix, you have four corners. You have four corners. Last time I checked, nothing in nature had a straight line. What is your house made from? Straight lines. Job at? In a box. What are you writing on every day? Even this laptop, it's a box. The only thing circular is this camera. This camera might be the realest thing here. So the false matrix, even in ancient Egypt, the way they would build would be in tune with nature. So something might look uneven, but that's because nature isn't even. Nature isn't cookie cutter. Nature is, in fact, uneven. Oh, thank you, Carlin. I appreciate that. So that's really what it is. When you start to go deep with this stuff, man, you start to recognize these higher aspects of reality. And you start to recognize yourself as a divine being. And like I said before, you can choose what kind of being you want to be. I know what kind of being I am, so I do not speak my name. I ain't gonna have you motherfuckers calling on me when I ascend. Bye, bitch. I'm out. Peace. Once I ascend, that's it. I'm out of here. And I will not be back. I might come back later. I don't know. This place is fun. So maybe I'll come back. I think I'll come back as a man this time, though. I don't know. Depends how I feel. I might even ascend and just do some other old random shit and just start creating worlds on my own for fun. I don't know why the mother got. I'm telling y'all, I'm just loose tonight. I'm meditating and shit. Fuck it. To thine own self be true. Most of y'all can't even sit here and do this. It'll make you get an anxiety attack. You can't even sit alone with yourself. You hate yourself so much. I am God. I am goddess. You ain't shit. Admit to yourself that you ain't shit. And then you can start to build from there. That was delicious. That was delicious. Delicious. Meditation is delicious. Meditation is delicious. So the false matrix that we have placed upon us is really what's working to siphon our energy at this time. Because it's working against nature. It's working against our natural mind. And the common sense of your natural mind is so easy. It's just, you're just like, you start to get in tune with that, you're just like, oh yeah, duh, it's this way. Whoops, I forgot. It's so easy, it's so natural to, when you start to get in tune with your natural mind, that you're not tripping over this matrix. You're really not. You're not tripping over this because you know that this isn't going to last. It's not natural. You're not tripping over what's going on with the face of the earth. And you don't think that humans have as much power as they say that they have, because they don't. So that's my message for now. Your mind is indeed the matrix. Now, depending on how you want to tune your mind, that's really what's going to make the difference. You have to tune your mind to what the natural order is. Otherwise, you're going to be caught up in things that really don't matter anyway. People don't believe in spells. People don't believe in rituals. People don't believe in themselves. Therefore, they give their power away to a job. And it's okay to have a job. If you're in your purpose, and you loving what you're doing and it feels right for you, you're not giving your power away. You're setting boundaries. You're speaking, saying what you gotta say. And you might even have a couple side businesses just because. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not what you're doing. It's not even sometimes how you're doing it. It's the energy that you're putting behind what you are doing. It's the intent. It's the vibrational reality. It's the state. What is your state? Where do you want to go from here? That's the question. Where do you want to go from here? You must answer that. That's for you. Follow natural law. Find Gaia and stop being afraid. Find source within yourself and ascend into your higher purpose. Nobody came here as a wasted life. Nobody. The fake matrix keeps you in a box. You came out of a womb. That's a circle, not a box. You weren't created to live in a box. You're not a rat. You're not a lab rat. You are not one to be experimented upon. You are a sovereign soul. Be that shit. Work towards it. Take time. Build. Know what soul sovereignty is, so you won't be so afraid when you see motherfuckers like me on camera. And that's really all. You were all. But don't get cocky, because everyone else is too. I'm out. Harmony. Balance. Take care, soul family. If y'all need me for a consultation or a reading or whatever, THEE, EmpressisAbel.com, EmpressisAbel.info@gmail.com. It's my email. Dream decoding, oracle card readings, intuitive readings. I'm be coming up with some new services too. Cord cutting ceremonies. You can do them online as well. And then I have the master class coming up. I'm gonna actually extend the time that you can sign up a week. And I mean, you want to get into this multi-dimensional reality, you want to start to peel off layers, this is a class you want to be in. You want to find out what the truth is for yourself without anybody having to tell you shit. This is the class you want to be in for that. So check out Soul Work. Love you guys. Peace.